doing it preemptively, aren't we? Yeah.
We do this all the time.
All the time. We jump in early.
And of course, what's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Ramble. That's it.
not I'm Jim.
I'm Jim.
That's Sheeny and I'm Grayson.
The man that's
he's on
perpetually
Tinder at the
staring
moment.
at his phone. He's definitely not on Tinder anymore. He's not even near the mic.
How's the wife, Sheen?
Our man is taken now.
Sorry for all you male listeners out there.
Right, what are we here for?
A ramble, my son, a ramble. That's
He
why
doesn't
there's
even know what
coffee
he's
and
here
beer.
for anymore.
Coffee and
We're
beer.
here
beer.
because we've run out of episodes.
Yeah,
We need to
that's the
ramble.
truth.
what we're
That's
here
the
for.
truth. It's been a busy month.
You were hoping for Witcher. Guess what you got? Us talking bollocks.
Again. I mean, is that any different from a regular Witcher episode?
No. It's mostly us talking bollocks with funny accents.
This is us doing an on-the-fly D&D campaign. Ready? Go.
So you're in a forest.
There's a naked man in front of you.
No, I was
Roll
actually...
for seduction.
He's 4 foot, hairy-legged and hooved.
I know what I said. I said roll for seduction.
Wait, that was a Narnia thing and I got it. And I liked it.
Mr. Thumbness.
Oh, there'll be thumbs, all right. There'll be thumbs.
That's all he's got.
It's all he's
The
got.
Lion, the Witch, and the what the hell is that?
Daddy, chill.
She's an ice queen for a reason.
That is a Christian
She
story.
will turn you to stone. She'll turn something to
Story.
It is!
She'll turn something to stone, alright?
It'll definitely go solid.
And then drop off afterwards.
What happens to yours?
Frostbite.
Hey, let's not forget there's a lot of beavers in it as well.
No man around this table is interested in a beaver, and we all know it.
True.
More of a centaur, to be honest.
What?
Best of both worlds, isn't it?
He wants a man he can ride without it being too gay.
No, I was going to say a woman.
He just wants a man with a massive cock.
I'm a foreigner.
Anyway, what are we doing?
So actually, we were going to talk about as soon as we walked in the door, and then I thought we better press record before we started. We were talking about our day, and Mr. Grayson has been writing.
I have. So I've almost finished the campaign book. It's getting very close. I've got another 2
For the
sections.
unheard campaign.
For
that
the
obviously our
unheard
listeners have never heard.
campaign that we
The
keep talking
unreleased
about that
campaign.
we never do because we already played it. There's
And-
no point in re-recording it.
You'll never repeat the greatness
Well,
that was achieved.
you won't. You never will. So I've been writing.
I mean, to be fair, the man's also got like 3 other campaigns on the fly on the side at
I
the
do.
moment,
I
which
do.
he's waiting for us to go into. But we've got to record the actual fucking D&D that we need to
without the
record.
first one, the second one doesn't hit, and the other ones are a DC sequel. Been working on that.
We've actually had conversations around this.
Yep, been working on that. And I am writing an original source book for my own rules.
Ooh.
So breaking away from D&D, I have written
Your own RPG.
My own RPG. I've been working on it for a few months.
Does that mean we're going to play it and critique it?
We
That
are.
means he's going to get a Kickstarter going, and he's going to create it with the backers.
It's a second OnlyFans.
It's 80% done.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, if you get it all sorted, Kickstarter will, put it on Kickstarter.
It's based around The Division.
Oh, I like the idea. I've always liked the game.
So a role-playing game based
a role-playing game based around Tom Clancy's The
on a
Division.
post-war world,
Post-pandemic.
post-pandemic world. Okay.
Yeah.
Relevant.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
really. Like, the difference
I mean, the
is-
game
Oh,
came
it
out
will
in
be.
the
It'll be
game
right.
came out in 2016. I'm not saying they predicted anything, but we all went through it.
Just bats instead of money.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
also a little bit late on it as well, you know. They predicted 2016. couple of years out. What's that between friends?
Yeah.
It's a bit like the Mayan calendar.
So
Probably
I've,
like 100 years
I've
out.
done all the core rules for the DM. I've done character creation. I've just got left to finish a bit around the tweaking.
I assume it's sort of D&D-esque in
It's
the terms
still
of the
going to
character
be
creation, but
dice,
just different,
attributes.
yeah, but different attributes. and
Different
stuff.
attributes.
I'm
I've
now
got,
thinking about the things that you could do.
I've done 4 classes.
Yeah.
A sniper, a medic, a commando.
A tank?
Yeah, the commando is kind of the tank. They get a deployable shield that they can carry and still use pistols. They can get up close and personal.
That's sweet.
I've got custom attributes, custom skill sets, levels 1 to 10 done for each class. Obviously, it hasn't been play tested, so
No, of course.
we'll do that on the fly.
Damn right we will. Hopefully your combat will be much better than the one that we had in DC.
So, my combat is very simple. So, with the Division, it's a gun-based game. I looked around for a bit and I couldn't find one that suited my needs once. So I was like, fuck it, I'll make one.
Shoot and dodge?
I'll do it myself. So it's going to be...
because they've got cover and that in
It's
the
a
Division.
cover-based system.
Yeah.
So opportunity of attack, simple things like that, transfer over, but they happen when you move cover to cover. You invoke
course,
opportunity
yeah, 'cause you
of
go
attack
into the open,
because you are
yeah.
going into the open.
Do you have the skills in that? Same as Division?
Skills are all there. You can... So the classes can be multi-classed. So each class will have a unique technology that's for them. Like the medic has got the hive, the healing system.
Okay.
A commando's got the shield. The sniper has a something that I forgot. And the technician has the drone.
Yeah.
That shoots
yeah,
and
yeah.
flies around.
So I take it once core rule book's done, you're going to create a campaign book.
Yeah, I'm going to
perhaps?
write a campaign book so people can
go
have
alongside
something
it.
to start and get the
Please.
feel of it.
Yeah.
Please, take it away from the games.
I am. So what I've done, I haven't mentioned the games. I've just mentioned the Division. So I've mentioned New York and I've mentioned
do London.
DC.
Should do London.
But I've also put in there that people should get hold of whatever setting they want, their local large town or city.
Yeah.
Get an ordnance map because that's your battle map.
Yeah, that would
Okay,
make
yeah,
sense.
yeah. You could just
Absolutely,
use
just transfers over.
a real
I
world
mean,
map.
you could literally
can
just.
It
Are
costs
you
like
gonna?
$8 from a fucking petrol station.
A
Are you
real
gonna
world
put
map.
Are you gonna put like POVs in? Just like standard
Yep.
POV locations where you could be like crashed plane. I mean,
That's down to the DM. There are rules for it. Points of interest, random encounters. There's a random encounter tables that I've been working on. So I've got all that down as far as I know. But without play testing it, I don't know what I'm missing.
Okay.
But you
yeah,
can multi-class as well. So if you go so far into one class, you can then level up and then
You're not going to have 20 levels, I think.
No,
You're
10
gonna,
levels
you're
flat.
just going to cut it up. Yeah, that
Cut it
makes
off at
sense.
10.
That makes sense.
we
no,
should do.
no fucking
You don't need to go all the way up
no
to 20.
RPG goes above 20 levels, and they spend
No,
3 years doing it.
Yeah.
This is supposed
So
to be
how far are
something
you going to go?
10.
10.
That's fair. That's fair.
10.
I thought to myself that. Do you really need to go that far, especially with the Division? It's not like there's
10 levels seems
an
right.
expanse of different texts.
No,
and
You start as
exactly.
rookies. It makes sense to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
up
you
levels
just get-
as such because you are rookies, and then the level up. That makes sense.
So you get
Your
activated.
skills become honed, and yeah.
So when we do this campaign, can it be the Division King's Lynn?
Yeah, that's the plan. Is we will
God.
play
We're going to be
King's Lynn
fighting
Norwich,
the North Linners.
or
Oh,
London.
No. We got to do King's Lynn. We got to have the North Linners, the Fairsteaders.
the divisions.
As the enemy faction.
King's Lynn has been divided up.
South Linners.
It already has. What are we talking about?
Yes, it
I saw
is.
graffiti near your old house that said North Linners were here.
Yeah,
Fuck South Lynn.
yeah.
Even though it's like
Our local-
a mile down the road.
Our local underage gangs
that-
that roam the streets on their bicycles.
Hey, you want to watch out though? That's separated by the town centre old age pensioners group.
The OAPs.
The OAPs.
Dangerous people, then. They've got nothing to live for.
They've also got some old relics of weapons and that. You watch. Somebody's gonna have a Kruger pistol and that.
So I've done weapons. I haven't done individual weapons. I've worked out classes. So pistol, assault, sniper, SMG. keep it very simple.
Cool.
Different weapons
But
will have different
upgradable
attributes.
weapons?
Upgradable, so you can find scopes, which will increase your range by 10 feet.
Loot. That makes sense. Loot.
And that's what you'll work on, is upgrading yourself, not gaining more spells.
Are you going to have the
Yes.
ability to engineer mods?
Yes. So
Your
you will
guns and
find
gear, yeah.
you will find bits and pieces of stuff that you can then use at the DM's discretion. I've called it an OM because it's an operations manager. Which
You got a supervisor as well? Have you got
but
a
that's what
department
they
manager?
call it in the game. They
Yeah,
are the
yeah.
operations manager.
Yeah.
So it's an OM. So you'll be able to get bits and pieces. You'll have
I've realised what I'm going to do.
It's very easy for a DM to guide you through that sort of game because the DM can be the man on the comm piece
exactly
that talks to the parties, directing
That's
them to
exactly
missions.
the
Yeah, you
DM's
can
job.
be that guy.
It's a very easy system for a DM to guide his party through because it's
they
literally
can
like,
actually communicate with
these
them.
are your missions.
Yeah.
You're talking directly to
Yeah.
your.
I mean,
yeah,
he
your
could.
DM.
I mean,
or
a
D- or
DM.
GM, should I say?
I mean, a DM in that circumstance doesn't even have to be an outside voice. He could be the police chief of King's Lynn.
Yeah,
Or
they're-
yeah, the
they're
guy,
the
the guy
person-
behind the comm piece.
They're
no,
the
the guy
person-
behind the map going, "This is fucked. We need
That's
you to go
exactly
do it."
what I did. They are the person that you report to because they have the larger theatre of operations to worry about, and you get sent off to do certain things.
I'd say that's one way of making sure they don't go off key too much.
I mean, you still can though.
Oh yeah, no, I've
Even
done
in the division when you
random
play,
encounter
because you haven't
tables.
played the division.
I have,
Like,
but only
I
slightly.
mean, you basically there's hundreds of side missions, isn't there? There's so much you can
It's
do.
so
Well,
much
in
you can
a
do.
post-pandemic world, you can do so
Pretty much.
much anyway.
I've
Yeah.
decided that if we do King's Lynn, all I'm going to do is take the spectacles of our OAP enemies, slowly join them together. I'm going to make a sniper scope just out of their,
out of glass.
out of their
Just
glasses.
put the glasses together.
Yeah.
Eventually, the magnification will be enough.
Got their glasses and that all in a line. It's just be like, there we go.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been working on that,
That's
and
sweet.
it's pretty much done. The
Keep an eye
the
out for the Kickstarter.
there's no Kickstarter.
It is because he wants to make it into a book.
I can't.
It's a Kickstarter.
You can't sell it. It's licensed.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tom
why
Clancy's.
have you done this?
I mean,
Don't call it the Division.
Don't call it.
the multiplication.
Don't call it the Division. Yeah, the multiplication. The divide.
I'm just worried people are going to confuse it with an Ed Sheeran album.
That's a good
The
point.
addition.
The addition.
The subtraction.
Plus, minus.
You are part of the
subtraction.
subtraction unit.
I mean,
We're fighting the addition unit.
that just sounds like a load of druggies from Fested. I'm not
does,
gonna lie.
yeah.
The subtraction.
No, the addition
The
unit.
addition unit. The addies.
Yeah, the Addies group.
You're part of the subs.
Fuck, it's the Orcas.
That's a local
That's
joke.
a local joke for local
you could
people.
manipulate it to the point where it's just a post-pandemic world that has nothing to do with Division as such.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I
You've
don't want
ruined it because I was about to say, and for only
You
$19.99,
can buy our
you
book.
too could afford the
How not to summon a roleplay.
how to summon a division.
The summer of the pandemic.
No, we're good at that. We're good at the Chinese are good at that.
Very good at it.
Another
Batshit
one
crazy
on the way.
at it.
Batshit crazy. No, what was that other animal? A kinder? A echidna?
An echidna.
No, there was another animal that got the blame
Knuckles.
for it, weren't there?
Knuckles.
Yeah. Why do I feel like that
So
is
the echidna?
correct? Yeah, I think that was what else
Yeah.
got the blame.
Did
for
it?
Yeah. Did you not remember in
Fucking
the South,
Knuckles. God damn it,
in
Knuckles.
the South Park episode? Randy fucks it, and that's how
course he
that's how the
does.
coronavirus gets over. Him and Mickey Mouse. You think I'm making this shit up? I'm not. That was an episode.
I feel like this
It's
is
too
uh,
wild to
he
be
got
made up.
wasted with Mickey Mouse and fucked an echidna. I'm pretty sure that was the episode.
Are you sure this wasn't just something that you
That was
dreamt?
one hell of a crazy dream.
Sheenie's Wild
I
Ride.
was the echidna.
I got rid of...
Got fucked by a Mickey Mouse.
No, by Randy Mouse.
A guy dressed as
No.
Mickey
It
Mouse.
was a spit roast.
Mickey Mouse was there. That's the way.
That is trademarked by us.
I also got rid of D20s.
D6s?
3d6 system.
Yeah, I thought so. That makes more sense when it comes to gun games.
Guys, you're even further away from...
So I did a lot of research on
D&D.
it. The bell curve of massive successes and massive failures are less so. And if you're trained agents, you're good at what you do.
Yeah, you should be in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
So
makes sense.
the middle ground spreads out further, so successes are more common, rather than drastic failures
of course,
constantly.
Well, my assumption would be that your life isn't like it is in D&D. You don't get like 60 hit points. You literally, if you get shot, you get shot.
So there's armor plating as well, so they'll have to bust through your armor plating to get to your health points.
Yeah.
You can carry a maximum of 3 armor plates. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Oh.
So it's almost like 3 lifelines.
Yeah, pretty much.
Before then,
you've got,
if I get shot, I might die.
you've got to either scavenge them, which I've got rules for, or you go back to home base where you can grab more supplies. There's a food system as well, which I borrowed,
You have to be
stole.
precise with your shots as well.
No.
So you don't have to target parts.
No, so you can...
Although that sounds like a cool thing if you've got like the...
What
target
I'm saying
enemies.
is the effect of the bullet
So
wound would have different effects on the person.
You
if you got shot
can
in the shoulder,
injure people, and
Yeah.
it will have status effects. So if you aim for a leg, they obviously slow down to half
which is
speed
good,
and stuff
which is
like
good,
that.
which D&D doesn't have.
Yeah. But
Have you got a disease effect?
Yes. So there are infections, disease. The medic is a huge part in that, which is one of the bonuses of having the
medic in
medic
your team.
player.
Yeah.
They can also double dip, so you can multi-class to get other parts of division technology, because you should have access to all of it.
Yeah.
Your first level is spent getting level 0, which means you just become proficient. And then every level after that, you can dump into that level up to a maximum of 10.
See, I thought you were going to say activated. So, like, the first level, you're not activated. So, like, first day
No,
style,
so
if you know what I mean?
that's down to the DM's
I guess,
discretion.
your whole campaign would start from you... Well, originally, your first ever campaign should really start with you being...
At
getting
home,
that call,
doing your
getting
job.
the activation.
Yeah, your watch going off, getting activated. Which it should do.
Oh, could you imagine that first day? I'm
No.
going off on it. Just imagine the first day of playing that roleplay campaign, because you would have to roleplay the downfall of society, but you still
In a brief
doing...
description, the DM would have to define
but
what
not
the world
only
is
that,
like.
but like you'd have to define that you're still doing your day to day. So while you're, people are around you running around getting water and shit like that, and then all of a sudden you're walking down the street and somebody's fighting somebody and somebody attacks them, do you then get involved?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, you then have to, because you're not activated at that time.
And then it gets to a point where you have to grab your go bag, which
Yeah.
I've got multiple different go bags, different equipment in them.
Oh, that's a cool way to start as well. That's
So
like buying a
your
backpack.
Yeah, your
explorer's
go bag
pack
is
or whatever in-
personal
yeah.
to you with what equipment you
That's
see
cool.
fit.
That's cool. Is there a currency system for buying things?
Currency is on barter and trade, because money has fallen off because of
That's
the dollar flu.
Good way of doing it. So you exchange items.
So you
that
exchange
find. So you
items.
pick up trinkets.
Yeah.
and-
There's a food system as well, so you will have to scavenge food. It costs 5, a value of 5 to survive a day. To gain a long rest. Each food item has different values. So water is 1, an energy drink is 2, rations are 3, a hot meal is 5.
It's a survival.
Okay,
So
It's
it's
a
a
survival
survival
game
game.
as well.
It's just yeah.
Yeah.
But with
I've,
missions of actual objectives that you've got to achieve
I've also put in something called an agent die. So in your 3d6, you have 2 one color, 1 another color. If you roll doubles on any 3 of those dice, whatever the agent die says, you get points to spend to do extra abilities for free.
That's cool.
So you can push enemies out of cover, you can throw a grenade, you can move.
Is that
from
almost
cover
like
to cover.
changing the scene again? Or is
Yeah,
it-
it's exactly
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's sort of,
I've got
but
inspiration
it's
points
not...
as well, but we'll move on to that afterwards.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds like it is, but
It's
also...
your bonus action, but your
Yeah.
bonus action is dictated rather than you just going, oh, and it's a bonus action. It's you earned it. You're
you-
going above and beyond your duty.
You rolled well.
You're doing well at what you are
Have you
trained
got
to
a
do.
counter to that?
Here's some extra stuff.
Have you got a counter to that?
To what?
So if...
That's a
you-
reward.
That's a
I get-
reward for
yeah,
rolling
You
doubles.
don't counter a reward.
Critical success comes on rolling 2 6s on any die. Critical failure comes rolling 2 1s on any of those die.
Okay, so yeah, it does favour the player, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think 2 crit failures.
No, that's 50-50 on that.
It is 50-50 still
Yeah,
on that.
the rate of success and failures remain the same, but the success, like, middle ground widens.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can pull something off, but whether you pull it off spectacularly or abysmally, they stay the same. It's that middle ground that changes with a 3d6
It's an
system.
extended.
But I like that because
middle ground.
again, your game master gets the freedom to have different descriptions for different scenes because you can, as you're saying, you can succeed greatly or just about, and that gives that freedom to explain.
And the thing
it.
is, with this game, you can extend it into all sorts of different areas if you want. You
Pretty
can
much anything
make
with guns, pretty much.
Well, no, I was going to say you
a
can
basic
make
gun game, and then-
this game a D&D game, but you can make it a survival game. You can make it a city management game at the same time.
Yeah.
In
No
your way
matter
you
what
like,
you like,
you
yeah,
can change
pretty
it from survival to an actual adventure.
Well,
What I'm
the
saying
idea
is,
you've
like-
got to help settlements. You've
Yeah.
got to manage.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Keep the
it will
world
get
running.
the scope to keeping the world going. Farming, agriculture, water supply, people management. Like, if you get to a position role playing wise where you've got to do that, then you've got to do that.
But that sounds like something that would drastically change it from a role-playing game solely, but it extends it into different things, which is actually a quite interesting way of going about it, because you can have the role-play aspect with the adventures and the missions and everything like that you go on, but then you've got to think about also the way that you're terming this. There can always be outcomes and problems with any outcome that you have in the end.
Pretty much every one of them.
You know what I mean? So if you save that settlement, but you do it in a way which will cost that settlement in the long run, that can still affect.
That saviour might only
to
be
actions.
temporary.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
See what I mean? And
Or the fact that you've taken out some of the goons that were harassing that settlement means that once you've gone, they'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're
You didn't take them out,
if
all
you're
of
the
them.
sheriff
Yeah.
and you leave,
Yeah.
the town's got no sheriff anymore.
Yeah.
Essentially,
You've helped them very briefly, but, they'll be back. And they're not going to be happy about what happened to them the first time round.
In fact, probably even worse.
Yeah.
I rejigged inspiration as well. So they're called Isaac points.
Okay.
Isaac is your AI for the division. It's what you talk to
On your wrist.
on your wrist.
Yep.
The watch.
Yep.
I needed to find a way to get the watch to be a part of the actual
Yeah.
game.
So, yeah.
So you gain essentially processing time for Isaac, where you can ask him for advantage on rolls, extra information that
Is that
he
like an
might
inspiration?
have. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he might have information that you might need. He can give you clues or pull up files that might aid you at the DM's discretion. So the watch is a part of the game as well. It's not just running and shooting and hiding behind cover. Cover is also a +2 to AC, +3 for full cover, +2 for half cover as well. Ammo is also expendable. So I tried to think of a quick, clean way to do that, rather than having to manage, I've got 20 rounds for my sniper, I've got 40 rounds for my assault rifle. It's like you've got a flat amount of ammo. That ammo fits all guns. Whatever you roll on your agent die.
Ammo is ammo. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
ammo is just ammo.
Yeah,
Whatever
that's
you
fine.
roll on your...
See, I thought you were going to go the Tarkov route, and I was like, so you'd have to manage your ammo.
No.
stuff like that.
Just in general,
I
though,
really
basically.
wanted to streamline combat away from D&D. Like, there's nothing worse, and you know this better than most, Jim, than a paladin popping off and go, I hit. I'll add smite. And then I'm going to brand smite, and then I've got a second attack, and then I'm going to do this spell, and then I'm going to do lay on hands bit as a bonus action. And it just gets really bogged down with rolling 15 times to fucking do shit.
Although I have to say, personally, from that point of view, being a paladin and going, and I hit him for 90 is quite fun.
It's
every
badass.
So often.
It is badass, but everyone...
But what it does is it takes you out of the world.
No,
Yeah,
It's
when
not
the rest
that.
of
It's
the-
when I go, I hit him for 90, and I look to my right, and everybody's asleep.
Yeah, that's the problem, is everyone else gets uninvolved. So
Yeah.
every person has the same rolls for every attack, regardless.
Yeah.
Flat 3d6 to hit, and then whatever the dice is for your weapon, anything between a D4 and a D20,
that's sweet.
That's what you roll as well, but you roll it at the same time, so you roll 4 die, 5 die if your weapon's like an exotic or something, and then all the dice rolls you need are done in one turn.
Yep.
Regardless. Okay. Weapon expenditure comes from on your attack roll, 2-hit roll. So when you're actually trying to hit something, not when you're doing the damage rolls. Your agent die, the odd-colored D6, that's how many rounds you use to do what you did. So it could you could have done it in one shot. You could do it in 6 shots.
Okay, right, sweet. Yes, right, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Flat number, you can carry 200 rounds, use them at will, all ammo fits all guns.
Okay, no, that makes sense.
I've got a question for you guys. Before we go any further, have you got anything else to add with your division?
No. I'm very excited for it. The book's looking really good.
It sounds like it. You're putting in a lot of time.
Yeah, massive.
Contact.
Well, you're coming over tomorrow. Well, you can give it a read.
We'll contact
Gary Gygax.
Tom Clancy, who's been dead for 10 years.
We'll get the approval of whoever owns the rights to Division and see if we can get it published.
Ubisoft?
Yeah, we'll just contact.
Yeah, Ubisoft.
It'll be fine. Hey, Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, they're cool.
They're really cool about
it.
We
can try it.
No, they tend to be cool with community stuff.
So
if I put it on the subreddit and it gets a good chunk of change following it.
Yeah, I mean, with a bit of effort, you
might pick it up and go, that's cool.
We'll make a game out of that and not give you any...
Enjoy. Move on with that day.
You never know. It's worth an ask.
Well, this is what I was actually going to say. Moving on to something that I was thinking about today, before we'd even...
Is it the state of video games?
No, well, partially, yeah. I was going to say, why can video games not do what you've literally done right here and make a game that people would enjoy like that? They can't do anything. When I look at it, there's nobody that can incorporate different aspects of different games into one game.
I think the problem you've got with video games at the moment, that's a problem, but it's not the biggest problem. But we'll talk about yours first. Every game tries to be unique rather than just doing something well. And I'll come with receipts. Dark Souls
Starfield
did their stuff really well. No, hold on. Soulborn did it really well. Elden Ring did it really well. None of them are unique, but they did sell like shit. Then, Starborn did exactly what Bethesda do, but worse.
Yeah, really
sells
worse.
Like crap. The next one from Bethesda will do exactly the same thing. There's no time to make... They haven't got 10 years to make another Skyrim experience. They just haven't. They're not going to do it. They haven't got the money pool that GTA's got.
Zeldenwood.
From Rockstar.
Yeah, Rockstar.
Zeldenwood is the name of the new one that they're actually doing.
It's just... They haven't got the money or the time to make it as big as a GTA 6 will inevitably be.
And I also
they've
think...
got the funding.
I also
Rockstar
think
have got it. And they just keep making money because the microtransactions in that game are... so well done that you don't know you're doing them.
In GTA and Red Dead. And...
You can go do 50 heists to get what you want, or you can just drop a 7 out of 9 and go buy it. You know, and the option's there to give you the in-game option.
Yeah.
And that's the right way to do microtransactions, which is the biggest problem with video games at the moment. No company knows how to handle microtransactions.
No, they don't.
They're all fucking shit.
No, what you need
Fortnite,
to...
the price of
we're
things,
not even
skins
horrendous.
And all that is just
horrendous.
Way too high.
Let's wait on
Horrendous.
Fortnite. I've got on my own personal gripes with that this season. But going on to what you were saying about the microtransactions, it needs to be that you can play the game without them, but also these are the additions to make it better.
That's the problem.
The items need to be obtainable with a bit of graft, but none of the things should give you an advantage.
Well, that's what X Defiant did. You can play for 25 hours and go earn it, or you can drop a $7.99 and buy it.
Yeah.
That's the right way to handle microtransactions.
It is, but you should never get an advantage by dropping money.
Yeah, but I feel like they have.
No.
I think you should just you should get that thing that you want, but it shouldn't give you an advantage.
The biggest problem they've got is they hid an entire class behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Or a time wall.
Same as what Star Wars did.
Yeah.
Their Battlefront.
Oh, absolutely, they did.
They were paid to win, though. They took a
no.
heavy
But
hit on
also,
that.
you noticed
massively.
that nobody said anything about that on X-Defiant this time.
No, because it's there, it's obtainable, and it's at a price that's not horrendous if you enjoy the game. Unlike Battlefront.
Yeah, Battlefront.
Battlefront
absolutely.
was like a $19.99 buy-in to get Darth Vader and lightsabers.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll enjoy fucking playing a hyperactive stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Because that's all you're going to be.
Yeah.
That was the wrong way to do it.
Yeah, but they've
They
done it with
fucked
all
up
these games at the
massively.
moment. And like I say to you, there's just no... I hate to say it, I sound like Doc now. You can tell I've been watching a lot of Doc in disrespect. There's no blooming creativity in video games.
The only creative game that I've seen come out in recent time is probably Baldur's Gate 3, and even that is
It's
using rules from a D&D system, heavily modified, but the rules from a D&D
From like
system.
25 years.
But it proves that if you take something that is good and you actually just
stick to it.
Like the fucking Baldur's Gate 3, the rules are all over the place. It may as well be a massive homebrew.
Would it infuriate me if I played it?
No, because
No,
it's
you love it.
easily understandable and it makes perfect sense.
Yep.
But some of the stuff had to be changed to fit a video game setting, and it's completely understandable. And you don't bat an eyelid. Been playing D&D for 25 years, and honestly, I could point out maybe 3 or 4 things while I was playing that went, "That's not how that works."
Which is not bad considering all of the things that are...
Considering how big the game
And
is.
if you go to the actual changelog, because they publicly released it and was like, this is 3.5, and here's what we've changed. 200 items on a list.
Which is not bad, to be honest.
Which is not
From
bad.
a book.
From a book, and I could spot 3 or 4 of them actually playing it for 60 to 80 hours.
Which is excellent, to be honest.
And all the changes they made perfect sense.
Yeah.
Perfect sense.
I was just thinking, though, I mean, we had this conversation last night, boys. We sit there now, when we come on at night, and we look at the games that we're playing, and we just go...
That's the big problem. We used to boot into a game and be like, I'm on. Now we boot up to the home screen and go, what are we going to play? Golf with friends?
Not even that, though. Actually, there is one
Everything
game.
else is dead.
There is one solid game that we constantly stick to, no matter what, and it's League. Because
Yeah.
League doesn't change.
Because the
no
rules
matter what
don't
you do.
change. There's no pay to win, and you don't need a subscription to do so. You just need Xbox Live.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
And it's easy to
'Cause it's an
play
easy
for
concept.
us.
Yeah, and it's pick up and play. Like, there's no... We are competitive players, but we're not, like, proper pro competitive players. We
No.
don't have to be the best of the best. We just want to be the best in our little pool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of games frustrate me at the moment because the fucking...
Games should be made so that you get a taste of a win from time
Yeah.
to time, no matter what your ability is.
And Rocket League
you
does
should
that.
taste
Yeah.
victory at least once or twice here and
yeah,
there.
and the
Yeah.
thing is, League is very good at that.
League really does that. The amount of times when we
When
play and
we
we got a
turn
losing
around-
streak and then we're like, oh, it's a gimme. It's a gimme. It's
But
a
at least
gimme
we're
game.
enjoying
Yeah.
it. Like, it keeps
And
us in.
we're having a good time
You look
thrashing
at-
a team 3-0.
You look at X-Defiant. First time we logged into that, we won 6 games in a row,
Yep.
and then now you can't even buy a win.
No.
You
No.
just can't.
Now that everyone's unlocked the Watch Dogs,
You just can't buy a win
Agents.
because all of a sudden there's
That
no
fucking spider
system
will
to
fuck you.
balance things out. There's no systems to balance things
that
out.
game
in any
is
of the
so
games. Fortnite
imbalanced,
has
it's
none.
unreal.
I mean, we used to win a Fortnite game
Every night, at least one.
At least
we were winning
at
like
least one
2
or
or
2.
3
Yeah.
a night when we first started playing.
We were doing really well.
I don't know if it's fucking old age or fucking the
can't
kids
buy one
coming
now.
up are just
It's the same. It's the
ridiculously
same
good.
thing that I said last
it's the
night.
no balance to the
It's-
games
I would also
anymore.
say it's the fact that we're trying to pick up and play, and it
Well, we're
doesn't matter.
we're casual
yeah.
gamers, is
And-
what
but
we
that's
are.
what I mean. Like
Nowadays,
even at that level, when we were playing Fortnite back then, we were still playing for 3.5 hour stints. Now we're
I mean,
Two.
we were
one
2 or 3 hours.
maybe.
during COVID. We were die-hard Warzone players. fucking die
But
hard.
early Warzone was good.
Yes, it was absolutely. But we would get the odd Warzone victory.
Yeah.
I think the problem there is the player base was much larger, which means there was more shit people
variety,
involved. And now that COVID's over and everyone's got to go back to work, that player base isn't there anymore.
And the time of day has an effect as well.
Also...
massively. I play during the day on fucking X Defiant, on Fortnite and League, and I fucking ruin people.
Yeah.
You get me on past 10 o'clock, fucked.
Yeah.
Just fucked.
I mean, also the fact is that COD murdered their own game.
Oh, they killed their own franchise.
And they're still killing it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I used to buy COD every year, and then... I haven't bought one for years now.
And then Blops 2 was good, and then everything after that became an absolute shit show.
Since Warzone.
Warzone was good.
Early Warzone was Verdansk.
Warzone was a
peak.
breath of fresh air in the Call of Duty franchise, and the first original thing that they'd done with Call of Duty.
That was Treyarch as well.
Fucking 15 years.
Yep.
Wasn't it? It was Treyarch back then who did it.
Yes.
And then they were given over.
You know what I really want Call of Duty to do? World War II Warzone.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Slow it down.
But how would you do
Bolt
it?
action rifles. Fucking assault rifles that only have a 30-40 meter range.
Yeah, but you still have those slide cancelling fucking nosediving bastards that are fucking...
I don't give a fuck about that when they've got one shot and a 3-second reload.
I mean,
I do not care.
The thing I would enjoy if you went back to the World War II stuff, Car 98.
Yeah.
It was my favourite weapon.
No scoped Car 98. I'll get you across map with that motherfucker.
It's the
ruin
jumpers. You need to put a limitation on how much you can bounce around.
Well,
is that not easy to do? Like come on.
It
limit the amount of bouncing.
It is, but also this is the problem. They have to balance it because they have their own competitive gaming scene.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. You run around a corner straight into another person in real life who's got a gun, and you've got a gun. You're not going to jump up and down on the spot.
No. If they made jumps really small, but give you clamber so you can climb.
Vaulting and stuff. Yeah.
Problem solved.
Tiny jumps.
But they'll never do that because the meta is slide cancelling.
Yeah, there's slide cancelling.
You get rid of it.
Diving, fucking all this.
Take it out.
Yeah, but they can't. Because could you imagine?
Yes, they can.
No. Imagine the backlash from their blooming competitive gaming
you've
scene.
upset the PC gamers.
Also though they're the people that people watch and the people that keep.
Well, then get better at shooting rather than using fucking slide cancels and jumping around.
It's a mixture of both.
Have you seen the competitive gamers?
Yeah, it's a mixture of both. It's the quick gameplay which favours people watching competitive games because they want quick action, the same as we do when we watch football. Like a slow game, no one wants to watch passing it around in midfield for 90 minutes. They want to watch it end to end, fucking bang on shots, saves. That's what you want to watch, and that's the same with video games. People want to watch the quick actions, the close calls, the fucking absolute ruins.
Yeah.
That they want to.
I mean,
people
when you
pop
think
off.
about all of the gaming clips from all these things, all I can ever think of is Dota, the clamber on in their final,
League of Legends,
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, quick game.
Yeah,
League of Legends is a perfect example. Jungle's fucking favoured as the absolute beauties of League of Legends because
the 3 headshot snipe
quick.
Call of Duty game where he literally headshots 3 people in a row to win the game. That was fucking quality. I have seen that. But again, they're the things. They're so satisfying when you watch headshots in blooming Call of Duty.
But even that game mode, though, the fucking slide cancel, it's moved to Halo. Halo Infinite has slide cancelling.
Yeah.
And I now play with slide cancelling. I move crouch away from my fucking analog stick because it was something you did to hide behind cover to recover your shield, to putting it on my left bumper and retraining myself to use that because I have to use that to compete at all.
Because there's a meta.
In Halo, because that's the way people play. That's the meta of the game now. And Halo was the last old school shooter. It was on the same fucking breath as Quake and Duke Nukem and Half-Life.
Haven't they give you a load of new stuff, though?
It's shit.
But that's it, isn't it? It's shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
a game where people bounce around, slide cancel and stuff like that.
Halo
you look
always
at it and
bounce
you go,
around, but
it's shit.
It was moon gravity, so
Yeah.
you didn't move really quick when you jumped
Yeah.
in Halo. It was a dodging tactic that worked like it gave you an extra 20% of dodge. It didn't really do much, but it was a force of habit that you just jump rather than being a static target. The fucking slide cancelling, crouching, fucking knife melee is just fucking shit.
All right, let's talk about Fortnite.
All right, yeah, let's get on to this fucking shit season.
Because
the worst season I've ever seen.
I've held my mouth for long
Sorry,
enough on
off-license Mad Max. Off-license.
Yeah.
Wish Mad Max. Poundland Mad Max.
Yeah.
With Magneto at the fucking top of it. What the fuck's that?
And Fallout as well.
And Fallout. I mean, I understand Fallout mixing with Mad Max. I can
don't.
see how those
Have
two
you
things might
have you
blend.
seen that
End
map?
of the world. Fucking, you know,
They're both
survivors.
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Have you seen that map? They have half-assed this season to the max.
Shit. It's fucking
3
horrendous.
new areas, and that's it.
But not only that.
Oh, no. In
what they've
one new
brought
area,
in-
just 3
Oh,
points of
3
interest.
points. Yeah.
So
that
if
covers-
you've gone for Wasteland, but
Make
you've got...
it all a wasteland.
Yeah. Well, you've got, like, fucking God Zone still there. You've still got the Frozen Zone.
You have like a
How
fucking-
have they...
like a Rust City and
Yeah.
fucking, do you know what I
how
mean?
have they
Like-
got Fallout license, but they haven't put a vault in?
Why have they got a...
Yeah.
Why haven't they
The
got nuke...
fuck is that?
Why haven't they got
and
a nuke
Pip-Boy as
city?
a character.
Yeah, where's fucking...
Pip-Boy as a character?
Yeah, where's Pip-Boy? I was literally thinking the same thing. Where's my Pip-Boy suit?
Yeah.
Where's my Vault suit?
Yeah.
Instead, it's a fucking piece of armor that I couldn't give a shit about because
Yeah.
it looks
Just
fucking
a fucking
horrendous.
power armor, and that's it. And then when you look at it as well, let's just talk about the cars. It's the most broken thing that you...
Overpowered.
You put in a gun game cars that can beat everything.
It's crap.
Yeah,
It's crap.
it was something that every player went, if this had a fucking turret, I'd be unstoppable. And they gave it to us, and we got exactly what we wished for. You're unstoppable. You get one guy fucking welding the car, fixing it with a fucking blowtorch,
Yep.
and one guy shooting, and the rest of fucking the map is fucked.
Yeah.
It's completely ruined.
Yeah.
And we've seen
It's
it.
shit. Oh, they increased the spread. Doesn't fix the problem. Get rid of guns on cars. You want to upgrade? I understand the armored fucking tires, fucking
Yeah,
cow
tires and the
punchers.
shunts at the front. Yeah.
I get all of that. Get rid of guns on cars.
I mean-
I don't want it.
I don't mind if they really nerf them.
I can't see how you could make an armored vehicle with bulletproof tires and a turret nerfable in
I
a
mean,
gun
or
game combat.
Give it a counter.
The counter
Yeah.
was the gloves.
Yeah, and
it
look
did
at them.
Fuck all.
Here's the take the life of the car down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half it. That cut. That yes, you've got armored tires.
put
So
a
if they
gun-
hit the
No,
tires,
no, no.
it's fine.
No,
but
no.
if they
You
shoot
put a
that
gun
car-
on it, halves the health.
Rocket
Yeah.
launcher. Bring it back. It
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Where is
yeah,
the
but
rocket
also
launcher?
make it one shot blows the car up.
No.
Direct
We're
hit.
We're missing a trick. You've got fucking Fallout, the Fat Man.
Yeah, the Fat Man nuke. Yeah.
Why not?
The nuke gun. Yep.
Why not a fucking car killer
Mini,
in one?
mini nuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, one shot blows
One
the car
shot,
up.
ruin the car. Doesn't kill the players because they just flop out. The
It's got
car's
to be a
destroyed.
direct hit, but yeah.
There you go.
But it's
Missed the
just
trick.
Such a fucking shocking season that's so half-assed from map to design to execution.
It's lazy.
It's
No,
lazy.
you can tell they're
really
tired.
fucking
You can tell
lazy.
they blew their load last time.
Yeah,
when
by,
they were like,
what, by chucking fucking everything in one fucking go.
Yeah.
We'll give you everything. We'll give you lightning bolts. We'll give you
No,
fucking
no, I mean with
airbending.
the
The last one I
and the
enjoyed
rocket.
was the it was a couple of seasons
Well,
ago
when
where
they went
there was
to
a
the back to
pirate
the
ship
OG
in a
map.
fucking-
OG.
OG
No,
map.
the one before the OG map with a pirate ship that was in that fucking dormant volcano, and you had raptors you could ride around on.
that was
Oh, the
cool, yeah.
dinosaur.
That
one.
was a
was
good
Yeah, yeah.
fucking season. It's the last one I
And
enjoyed.
quite
The
well
OG,
balanced.
the OG map was shit. Everyone loved it for nostalgia. It was too open. It's
Oh
too
yeah,
crap.
just for nostalgia.
The
yeah.
nostalgia
It was way
value
too
was-
open.
I don't know,
If
we
you didn't
had-
play build, you were
Yeah.
fucking
No,
in
we had a
gunfights in
great
the open.
time.
Yes, because we hadn't experienced. I had never experienced the nostalgia, so for me it was just a big open map.
Yeah,
that
but-
there was a lot of fighting, and that was fine by me.
I did experience the nostalgia and thought it was fucking shocking. God bless that it evolved.
But we played good gun games as well in that.
But that's because it was so open. There was less cover. There was
Yeah.
the vehicles were.
You hadn't got all the
Yeah.
jumping.
Normal
Was there
vehicles.
vehicles?
Yeah, normal
There
vehicles.
was, but they were just
no
normal
turrets,
cars,
no,
weren't they?
no
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
No, they were fucking golf carts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was golf carts back then, wasn't it?
There
Yeah.
wasn't even cars, proper cars, in that one. They literally took everything out apart from mobility. Proper mobility, so the fucking shock grenades. or the shockwave
grapples.
grenades,
Shockwaves and grapples.
and that was it. And
Which
they went,
works absolutely fine for me.
yeah, it does.
What they've done is that they're trying to do too much now.
Well, not even that.
I think they're out of ideas on how to make it fresh. I think that's the big problem, and not just a look what partnership we've got now.
Somebody tested that and went, "This is good."
Yeah, this is fine. They're probably sat in an office of fire holding a coffee when they said it, but this is fine.
They're on a swing while the house, while the whole office is burned behind.
This genuinely might be the season that is the start of the downfall of Fortnite as the battle royale.
I don't think it will downfall. It
will.
For me, this season and last season is tired developers.
I don't think
They
it's
look
tired.
tired.
I think there's no fresh ideas in the pot.
I was going to say, why not engage with the community more and just be like,
put polls out. What do you want next season? Here's 3 options. We'll make it.
Yeah, we've brought together this is what we're thinking. Boom, 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 boom. What would you prefer to see? Done. Ask your community. Any game developer should be.
I'll ask you then. What 2-part question? What partnership would you want? And what would you want to see it do to the map as far as design goes? Ignoring weapons, because the Fortnite's pretty much, you'll just get reskinned of everything else. Rocket launcher would just be reskinned to something. What partnership do you want to see that hasn't been in it already?
See, now this is an interesting one, because I was going to say like something medieval Elder Scrolls style, but they've done prehistoric.
They've also done Witcher.
The Witcher was very much like that. Yeah, you had the structures, you had the swords.
Space?
Yeah. So what franchise? Because they did Star Wars, and that was pretty much just bringing lightsabers.
Let me have a think, because there's Dune.
Yeah, Dune would be a good one, especially if you get the sandworm things.
Yeah, right. That you could ride.
Random events.
That you could ride. That would be sick.
That would be
as transport, though.
Yeah.
They've already done a Marvel one, haven't they?
Yeah, a lot.
But
they did the
like actual the map revolves around that as well, not just characters. I'm talking about.
Yeah, they did Wolverine. Claws.
Toontown. Toontown.
What, the Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
There's no way they'll put a gun in Bugs Bunny's hand outside of shooting Elmer Fudd.
That'd be great. Can you imagine having Elmer Fudd in the game?
I'd love to see that. I mean, it'll never happen. But imagine if they crossed over with Nintendo and did like Mario.
They won't.
See, I thought the same thing.
Sonic and
what
stuff
if
like
you
that?
had Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Keep Sonic the Hedgehog out, but Green Hill Zone, you had
won't.
Metropolis Zone. And the level design could change drastically. Put Sonic shoes in there, Knuckles claws so you can climb any walls. Sonic shoes to make you quicker.
Nintendo, they won't.
Tails tail to make you fly temporarily.
Yep.
Like, it'd be an absolute giggle.
What about Sega?
Yeah, that is Sega. That's
that
Sonic.
is the same thing. Yeah.
No, I mean...
They're now Nintendo, though.
Bomberman.
Yeah, they're now Nintendo.
But yeah, literally, if you branched into actual old-school gaming characters and world creation...
Could you imagine fucking Pac-Man? Could you
Classic.
imagine just Tetris pieces falling from the floor randomly, ruining
Classic Game Island.
A massive fucking Pac-Man that's roaming around the map.
No, Space Invaders Zone. Or something like that. Like fucking...
Just call it Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh. Well,
and
Wreck-It Ralph they could put in it.
All of them.
That would be combining with Disney.
And have different sections and be in different arcades.
It's not like they haven't combined plenty of times.
Hey, I'm not even against that. Combine with fucking Disney.
Yeah.
Give us a Disney-inspired fucking map.
They've half done it because they've got Marvel.
You know, you can have Elsa there with fucking... And then one of the things is an ice power.
Disney won't put guns in their characters' hands.
Yeah, they won't.
They will not put guns in Disney princesses' hands. They won't do. Could you imagine Elsa rolling up and be like...
That is promoting feminism.
Shame.
Hey, that is a strong woman right there.
Strong, independent woman.
With a shotgun.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Blowing the head off of someone.
About to blow Mickey Mouse. Blow her head off. Blow his head off.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure that's what you meant. No. War of the Worlds one.
War of the Worlds would be good.
Yeah.
It would be lost on the generations, but fuck me, seeing those fucking
have you ever seen
tripods walking around with a ball?
No, they can have that as a massive event.
That would be fucking cool as shit. Have it as a floating island. Replace it for a tripod you can get on. Fucking cool as shit. That roams.
I mean, we haven't even seen a proper post-apocalyptic map.
No.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, but that should be this season with Fallout.
It should have been.
It should have been.
With Fallout / Mad Max-ish.
No, they don't need Mad Max. Fucking have its own season if they really wanted, which I don't want.
And I get blending the two together. The worlds mesh very easily. Just have post-apocalyptic, mate. Half of it Fallout, half of it Dune.
Yeah. But even your guns can be put together ones like they are in Fallout.
Put the
a whole new range of weapons that are like thrown together creations.
Have the vaults, have the waiting island.
Shell style.
Grenades are nails in a fucking can that
Yeah.
you throw and they fucking scatter nails out everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Just
have the starting island as the inside of a vault.
I mean, I feel like they
funny as shit.
I personally feel like they fucked up with not going for an Attack on Titan season.
Imagine
it
would
they
have been.
obviously only had the licensing to use the character, a couple of the characters, and that
Which
was
is
it.
I mean, imagine if they'd have made the map just fucking the walls.
Yeah, well, no, instead of gas, it's literally fucking the rumbling. It's
Yeah,
Titans
the
coming
rumbling,
in and in
yeah.
and in and in.
Yeah, imagine that. That would have been fucking brilliant. And you could
Anything would have been better than this fucking season. I don't like Attack on
let's
Titan,
be
and even
honest.
that sounds fucking fun to me.
Combined with Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, why have they not?
Oh yeah, D&D would be a
Like a
great-
Why
fucking
haven't they
move-
combined with Dungeons and
A
Dragons?
fucking movie came out, and they went, "No, we got nothing for you."
and it was a hit as well.
Like, oh no, Vecna's just appeared in Dead by Daylight.
I mean, you could have fucking Vecna as one of the bosses.
Oh
that
yeah, you
take
could have
down.
lots of them.
Oh yeah, you
you
can
know
have
what I
loads
mean?
of
Have
them.
Tsar, have Vecna, have the fucking Red Dragon,
Have the vampire.
Strahd.
Strahd. Yes. Yeah. You can have fucking Strahd's castle.
My dumbass brain went, Lavio?
No.
Yeah, I was going there as well.
Have Strahd. You can have his
The
castle.
other
as a
more
location.
well-known vampire.
His castle could be a location.
It could. You
and
could
he could be a boss you go and
I mean,
kill.
you
You could
could
have
be-
Barovia.
Who's sitting on a throne.
Castle Ravenloft.
It
It'd be
could be
fucking
the main
giggles.
location.
Right
Centre of
smack
the map.
bang in the middle.
And then
It's
you
Strahd.
and then you can have different POIs like under crypts.
Yeah.
You could have the fucking
Literally.
city of Neverwinter be
You
in
can
the
have
fucking
Neverwinter
game.
on the coast on one side, and
Yeah.
You could have a full-on fucking D&D.
The Underdark.
I guarantee that season people would want extended even,
Yeah.
because they'd be enjoying it so much.
You know, I'd do as well for the big end of season thing. Dragon Attack.
And 100% Fireball as one of the fucking.
No, you
one
just
of the,
have
one of
Vecna
the-
come in and ruin the day.
No, I like the idea of.
You'd hold him off, and then you'd be like, "Why the fuck isn't Vecna on the map? Like, I've got all these fucking bad guys. I've got Cass. I've got fucking Strahd.
Yeah.
I've got fucking Tsar. Where's Vecna?" And then at the end of the season, Vecna just comes in and be like, "You're all fucked."
Problem is, a lot of kids, and I have to say it, kids would be like,
What the fuck? What the fuck is a Vecna?
I think that, you know what? I think they just enjoy the bad guys and the gameplay.
I
and
mean,
stuff
yeah,
anyway,
fair.
Like, and like I said, you'd have Fireball as one of the things you can pick up
Fireball
and
would be
use.
great.
It's only got
Strong
3
Magic
shots.
missile.
It's only got 3 shots.
Magic
Yeah,
missile.
you could have magic missile.
They're
You could have.
guaranteed hits. Though.
You could have fireball.
but weaken them.
Well, yeah.
You could have fireball. You could,
honestly, Fireball.
from Strahd,
Fireball.
you could get his bite, where you fucking do a
No.
smaller amount of damage, but you heal at the
I've got
same
the
time.
one.
Yeah.
I've got the one.
Fucking that'd
Just
be
a
brilliant.
wizard's book.
I mean,
turning-
I'd have a
Turn
whip.
into Strahd's bats, where he just
I'd
fucking
have
dash
a
him
whip
over.
for Strahd.
As a
that-
mobility
He doesn't
as
have
a drop item.
He doesn't have one.
Yeah, I know, but I think I'd
Have-
create.
have-
You're
a whip.
thinking
I-
of my vampire.
No, yeah, no, I know, yeah, but I can't think of what Strahd carries. But a whip would be a cool thing to put in the game.
He has a big
Have the
sword.
bats as a mobility thing.
Yeah, have the bats as mobility.
You can turn into bat.
Yeah, where you
Or a
can you get like
cloud of bats.
you
for
get
a
like
brief second.
3 seconds of flight or
I
something. with
just
it.
love the
That'd be cool as
idea
shit.
of a book where you could have something like multiply and just like fucking be able to multiply yourself by loads. Right?
Or just
The
a quick,
idea is
one quick
Mirror self.
Yeah, that'd be fucking
You can
brilliant.
tell I've been playing a
double
while.
vulnerability.
Yeah, mirror self. Yeah, you could just put 3 of you running around randomly.
No, have
Guess
just
which one's the real one?
random wizard books. Just have random
With a
wizard
random
books
spell
with,
in it.
No, 3 different random spells in it. Could be
Yeah,
anything.
Got to limit it to 1.
No. Just have one of them
No,
be.
it's like the Ninja Turtles. You find a spell book with a spell.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just you pick up one
Fireball!
block of wood.
Block of wood.
Super easy.
That's it. Also, a
Turns the
grease.
ground to ice.
The grease
It's
spell.
a ball that separates
That's a
anything you
grease
put in
spell.
it to its base components.
They should. I mean, combining with D&D would launch them back up again. I reckon.
Yeah,
Fortnite.
it'd be a fucking giggle. And
be a
there's so
great
much
season.
to pull from that would be
So
so
much.
easy to have the
You don't
freedom
even
to
have to get the
literally do
licenses
everything.
for like characters and stuff. You could just put a generic looking wizard guy
Yeah.
as a character for them. Generic looking class players.
Fantasy tabletop RPG season. Just have it generic.
I mean,
Generic
technically-
wizard
Yeah.
with different coloured robes.
I mean, technically, they could just be like Lego. Here you go. Here's D&D in Lego. That would
Yeah,
be
I
interesting.
mean, it already exists in literal Lego, real
know.
Lego.
It does now. They've
Yeah.
now
They
combined
just
and partnered
released
up,
the
haven't they?
Tavern and the Red
Well,
Dragon.
they've already
set.
combined with Legos, and then they've surely got the rights to
No,
No,
'cause-
because Lego would have a different agreement
yeah,
with
they're
Fortnite.
in agreement with them.
what were Wizards. They must do
Yeah.
Wizards of the
They
Coast.
do that all the time.
Yeah. That would be an interesting season.
But I don't
though.
think Wizards of the Coast to be opposed to, to
Oh,
Fortnite
no.
approaching them going,
Oh,
we want to do
no.
a
What,
season
but
based on you guys.
Probably the game with the biggest player base in the world at the moment, and the same biggest since Warzone dropped off.
Yeah.
The biggest, and even then, when Warzone wasn't there, Fortnite was
Yeah, it was still
as
there.
the biggest player base, and they went. Wizards are going. No, it's not for us.
What about a Pokemon season?
They can't. Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah, again, no. You can try and fucking...
Nintendo will not.
They'll never do it, but it would be fun
It'd be a
to
banger.
Yeah.
find random.
The entire map is
Pokemon.
is
You just find a Pokemon. You don't know what's in it, but guess what? When you get into a fight, you only get to throw it once.
a random
What the fuck
Pokeball.
comes out might be a Jigglypuff, or it might be a Charizard.
Oh, no, but then
you
you
don't know.
No, but then you
And
could
it
send him to
assists you.
sleep.
Or a Chansey, a
And
fucking cider that just
it
goes.
assists you.
"Hi."
And that just falls over.
Falls over. you
A
don't know what you're
Wobbuffet
gonna get.
just stands there with a bloody headache.
You could have that, though. It would be brilliant.
It would be fun. It would be fun.
You could literally have it where they throw out a Jigglypuff and like an area AOE where
Just
everybody
everyone
falls asleep.
including you.
That's
Yeah.
your companion. Instead of going and buying a companion, you find Pokeball.
Yeah, and you don't know what's in it until you throw it.
And you
only
can carry
get
6
one
if you
throw.
want, but you won't have a weapon for yourself, but you could throw 6 fucking
And
Pokeballs.
could you
Fucking
imagine
laugh.
the amount of people that would buy Ash as a character?
Oh, fucking millions. Millions.
Loads.
Yeah.
Loads of... Oh, imagine the
All you
fucking
need is
emotes
Ash,
and that.
Misty, and Brock.
Japan might actually start playing Fortnite if you put Pokemon
Imagine
in it.
the emotes.
Yeah.
That you could do fucking
The
hat
fucking
going
hat,
backwards,
go back, the throw,
fucking the throw,
Pikachu fucking
on your
coming off.
shoulder. Oh my god!
And you only need Ash, Misty, and Brock.
Licky tongue just licking the shit out of you.
And the entire
Jesse
map,
style.
James.
Yeah.
the entire
They'd
map
be
would just
bad
be
guys.
Oh, I'd be all over that.
Hey, you could have Jesse James and Meowth
bosses.
as bosses.
that you go and fight.
Giovanni,
And Giovanni in his fucking
Mewtwo.
massive fucking...
Mewtwo is a boss,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Mew. You'd have to have Mew, but that'd be a hidden character for me. I think.
It wouldn't be a boss. It'd be something you have to find.
No,
I was
Yeah,
going to
the
know something
side.
that free roams around the map.
Yeah, and might
And
drop
you
you
just
some
spot
at
it.
night.
And yeah, and
No.
it has drops. Yeah.
It'd be,
Oh,
replace
imagine-
llamas with
Imagine
a Mewtwo.
they
With
just
a Mew.
turn the map into the fucking OG map from Pokemon.
Yes, the Indigo League.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it. Oh my god, that would
Yeah,
be
the-
a banger.
Was it the Kanto region? The first
Yeah, the
one?
Kanto
Yes,
region.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Imagine that. We're just gonna go and drop at Professor Oak's house, pick up a gun.
It'd be really easy for them
How-
to do because
The only vehicle available is a bicycle.
Oh yes!
How many times have I said they need to put bicycles in Fortnite?
I know.
How many times?
I know.
Running shoes because Ash gets special running shoes.
Yay.
Bikes.
No, but you can only
Red.
An upgraded
Red
bike.
gets
An
running
upgraded.
shoes.
Yeah, true.
Hold
but-
on. Running shoes only obtainable from his house. From that house.
It's a drop. You got to kill his mum.
No, kill his dad. There you go. Kill his dad. Take his dad out. We wonder where he always went.
And you could have an angry Charizard that flies around the map,
Yeah, that could be a
attacking,
boss.
just attacking people.
I mean, the legendaries.
Just put it in the final circle when there's 8
Yeah,
players
that'd be
left.
cool,
The
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Charizard comes in,
Yeah.
starts fucking shit up.
Just setting fire to random shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
just literally just flybys.
Okay, how about this one? 3 bosses, 3 legendary Pokemon. You take them out, you get the orbs from them, you put them in the fucking thing.
Yeah, they
and all
drop,
of a sudden,
they drop the legendary.
The
Yeah.
feathers.
no, the orbs. I'm talking about. Remember the movie?
Oh god,
with the
from
fucking orbs.
But the first
With-
with,
legendaries.
with
Lu-
were-
Lu-
with Lugia in it.
Lugia.
Oh no, you're going. Oh, no, I'm talking first gen.
See, I'm
Fucking
thinking.
Zapdos,
No, because
Articuno,
they
and
go with the
Moltres.
movies
That's
as
what
well.
he's on about.
Yeah, Zapdos
because he has to collect those orbs, and
all
inside the orbs
three.
electrical, and then there's a fire
Ice and
orb,
fire.
and then there's a ice orb.
Yeah, but it would be throwbacks to the movies from the old days.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
If you get the licensing, you go whole hog.
Oh, yeah. You're going all in on that if you
do,
get it.
Imagine a final circle where there's 3 players who have each collected one of the legendaries, and they all throw them at the same time.
Yeah.
And then you've got electrical fucking
A
shots.
gentleman's standoff.
Yeah, literally.
No guns, just balls.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even do that. I mean, they literally had fucking wings this season. Well, why don't you just have fucking Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno as flyers? Mobility.
Not mobility.
Why not?
No, they're boss fights.
What you would have is you could have, like they had the Raptors, you could have Ponyta
Yeah.
roaming around, and then there's
Absolutely.
one Rapdash
Which is really fast.
that you just can stumble across that's twice as fast as the Ponyta. You just have like the rideable ones. People can ride them. Like, instead of vehicles, they ride Pokemon.
It's a random Snorlax appears in a random road somewhere on
Just
the
to
map
block
and
it?
it changes.
Just to block it.
Just to block it for no reason.
Yep.
You can't do anything about it.
I mean,
He's
get
just
a,
in the way.
Just in the way.
get a poker flute. Get a poker flute.
No, it'd just be funny to round a corner and be like, oh fuck! Snorlax!
And you take fucking damage when you hit it.
Oh, yeah, and he
It
just,
just rolls over.
It rolls
Yeah.
over.
The moment you hit it, your car stops and it just rolls.
to the other side.
Breaks the car, you take damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Blows up the
Fucking
car. I don't know
absolute
what you're
giggle.
on
It'd be brilliant. Imagine all these people running around on like ponytails, just fucking
Yeah.
galloping about. Like,
No, the
Brilliant.
fishing. Just everything is an old rod.
every
Magikarp.
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 Every
Just a
time.
Magikarp
Every
comes
time.
out, flops on the side. Fuck off, Magikarp, you
They
prick.
don't do anything. They just
No.
literally you just
Flop
you
and then
bring it
roll
out,
back in.
And you get the chance of fucking accidentally pulling a Gyarados. Oh, shit.
The red raging one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, the red Gyarados. See what I
The
mean?
things you could do with the Pokemon season.
But you'll never get it because
You won't get it.
Nintendo.
They won't throw that much
You'll
money
never
at
get it. You won't
Nintendo,
get a
and
D&D
Nintendo
one.
will
You won't-
never agree to put in fucking guns in their shit.
None of these amazing ideas. You won't get a Disney crossover. You won't get a D&D.
D&D
crossover,
one's
you won't-
so fucking
I
simple,
know
though.
D&D one is.
There's guns in D&D, the Artificer class, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have like Western Zone for like D&D as well.
Yep.
The weapons are all in there. The classes.
It's just fucking shit. Just,
Could you imagine having all of the classes? Because they could have their generic characters from Fortnite all
Well,
being
you
the
could
different
have
things.
each one could have a lodge or something where you walk in and you
It's the Paladin. It's
step
the rogue.
into a changey thing, and then you come out as the paladin. You come out as a rogue, the bard.
Yeah.
No, I meant for purchasing. You could have like their
Oh, you just have
characters.
generic looking rogue, a generic looking
Yeah.
paladin, but then you just alter the cloaks and the armor.
Yeah, you
and-
could.
It's so simple.
The fucking
so
the entire
fucking
battle
simple.
pass could just be working your way up to get someone like Strahd or Vecna as the
As an actual playable
as the
character.
playable
Yeah, yeah.
character, and then just have rainbow variations of the rest of the classes that look like what they're supposed to look like.
Yes.
A big fucking. You could have all the different fucking factions, the House of Fist and the Harpers and stuff like that. They could
Yep.
be fucking just reprint on the front of a shield of a paladin, change its color from red to green, and call it a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Yep. The amount of things you could do so simply as well.
You could have the
So
Sword of
simple.
Cass. Oh,
Yeah, you could have legendary items in that.
yeah, the
So
sword of
simple.
Cass would be brilliant.
And you know what else you put in there? Mimics.
Yes, now that would be fun.
When you open
Chests.
a chest, you imagine just dropping in. It's the first one you fucking open. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, you press to open, and all of a sudden the fucking thing attacks you.
Yeah.
How funny
what
and
it should
amazing.
what it should do is send you flying,
No.
and then slowly pull you in with its tongue, and you're like, guys, fucking kill it. And they've got to come running from 20 miles away if you're
I thought
Sheeny,
of something even
because
funnier.
he's wandered off by
I
himself
thought of
again.
something even.
D&D, I'm wandering up.
I thought of something even funnier. Just have it teleport you to somewhere else on the fucking map.
Oh no, you could have random teleporters though. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be funny as shit. Ammo chests.
They're just like dimension doors.
Yeah, just dimension doors.
Well,
They're just fucking doors in the middle of nowhere, and you go, fuck it, enter.
You think
And
you're
that'll just
walking?
transport, but then the next person that uses it could be sent somewhere else.
Yeah.
So
Or
the
it
minute
just-
you go through that, you don't know
You
where the
just
fuck
do
you're
it for
going.
every door in the game. Just make it a chance of being a dimensional
Oh,
door
yeah.
to somewhere
All
else.
the
And then when
doors
your
that you
teammate
open.
walks through, it opens up to the actual building, and you're like, "Ah, for fuck's sake!"
Yeah, that would be funny.
You run through a door, bash through it, you're in a completely different house.
Well, you wouldn't know because you'd think, oh, this is the house. And then you'd wander around the house for a bit and then you'd be like, this doesn't seem right.
You
walk outside
outside,
and you're like, where the fuck am I?
No, they'd have
open
to
up your
show
mini
it.
map. You're
They'd have,
fucking.
they'd have to do the teleport. You'd
Yeah,
have
they
to,
No,
would.
they
No,
wouldn't.
no.
No, it'd be funny as shit.
How
if
would
they...
you do it though? You wouldn't be able to change the map without.
But you can change the inside of the house to match
Yeah.
another house, so
Yeah,
it doesn't
basically,
look any
until
different.
you looked at the map, you wouldn't realise.
And the only telltale sign is the sound of the door closing behind you when you enter.
Yes.
And then when you reopen it, you're somewhere else on the fucking map. You've raided this house and walked out, and you're like, "Oh fuck me, there's 20 teams."
Could
swarming
you
me in
imagine-
Absolute chaos you'd cause.
Could you imagine running through that door straight into another team?
there. Just there in
Across
the
the
house.
map.
Just turn around like, "Not your day."
Yeah, they're already in that house looting.
Do you know what everyone would do? They'd be like, I'm not using a door. I'm just going to bash through the walls instead.
Yeah, just make them indestructible on those houses.
No, but have it as
But
a
you put,
very low chance. I mean, like a 0.0.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, you
very
blow
low,
it,
yeah,
but you
yeah.
put loot that was worth opening that door for inside.
Yeah, you see.
A guaranteed like gold or purple.
Rare chest, yeah.
So
Let's
there's,
put a blue chest in all of them,
there's
and
like
that's the only blue chests that are on the map.
there's like
Yeah.
a 2% chance that you'll get teleported to another fucking place, though.
10.
No, 10's way too much.
Nah, that's a one.
Could you imagine?
15.
A 1 in 10.
Could you imagine the fury from competitive Fortnite?
That'd be funny as shit.
Yeah, it would be funny.
It'd be funny
Yeah,
as shit.
Don't have it that it'll teleport you into the circle.
But that's
though.
the problem.
It'll
Don't
never,
build
it'll
the
never
game
teleport you into the circle.
Yes, it would
out
though.
the circle.
Out of the circle.
Yeah,
sorry.
but it would
yeah.
though.
No, because you
No.
wouldn't do that because it wouldn't be right to have somebody
You
run
just-
into a house near the end.
All you've got
and
to
then be
do
put
is
on the edge
just
of the map again. You die.
have
So
have the smoke, the gas destroy the house as they go through.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it could just. Oh,
and
just
I'd have
have it as fire.
like the mist in the Strahd campaign would be the thing that was coming in.
Oh,
Mist would be coming in.
yeah, the mist enclosing.
Yeah.
There's wolves hunting you
Instead
in.
of the zone
When
is
you're
a
in the-
mist.
When you're in the fucking mist, there's wolves. Because that's what happens in this draft.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
and the
cool.
odd displacer beast.
Oh wait, but they've got to have the OG players from like that first ever series in the game somewhere. Have the characters be the players from the first ever movie. Remember
Oh, yeah,
D&D?
the original party.
Yeah, the
original
OG
party.
party. Just have them
From the
as the
cartoon.
characters, around.
They could be the ones you meet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
You
the
talk to.
meetable
Yeah.
talking
Stuff.
characters.
Yeah,
And that.
yeah.
Oh, could you imagine walking up to one of them, talking to him, and then the displacer beast's tail turns off, and it's like, fuck. I'm in danger.
No, you'd have a
Things you could do.
You could have like those beasts as the fucking mobility and shit like that.
Good luck riding displacer beast. You have fun with that.
That would be interesting, though, right?
Just ride a horse.
Why?
Because that's what you're supposed to
I
ride
know
in
you're
D&D.
supposed to ride. No, a cart.
Or an ox.
No,
Or
a cart.
floof the sheep.
A cart with
A
nothing.
cart would replace cars, and that would be funny as shit.
A cart.
Get in
Yeah,
the wagon.
with horses.
We're
and that.
going shopping.
That would be better. You're right. That would be better. Horses and carts.
It'd be funny as shit.
Horses for individual or two-person riding,
Yep.
and a cart if you want to get a party of 4 in there.
It'd be funny.
Oh, damn, that'd be cool.
Just
No, but with
throwing
hay in the back.
fireball outside of a fucking back of a cart as the team's trying to chase you with
No,
theirs.
but hay in the back.
Send them.
So you can hide in the back of a fucking thing.
You blow up their
With hay.
horse with a fireball.
It'd be funny as shit.
There's so much you could do with that. And see, we've just been sitting here for what? 15, 20 minutes?
half an hour,
chatting about Fortnite and the things they could do. But that pretty
That
much
just scratches the
sums up...
surface, though. Of
Yeah, but that just sums up gaming.
If they sat there and said to us, as like, take some time and think up some ideas, I guarantee we'd put more than just fucking Disney, Pokemon, and D&D down. I think we'd come up with so many
You know
unique
what?
ways.
There are two companies I can think of off the top of my head that would A, work really well, and B, be absolutely fucking down to do it. Rockstar, and you make the map San Andreas.
Yeah.
South Park.
Oh, imagine
Okay,
South
yeah.
Park. Have South Park as the map.
That would be funny as shit.
Mr. Garrison in the school and that. Have the school as a POI. Fucking, yeah. No, have the devil in an area as
Every
well.
time you approach Randy, he's topless.
No, he's a boss.
Yeah, exactly.
He just
Every
tries
time
to
you
fist fight you.
every time you approach him, he's topless trying to punch you.
No, he'd be one of the bosses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's trying to punch
exactly.
you, though. He's got no gun.
Yeah.
He's just trying to fight you. And you can't kill him with a gun. You
Yeah,
have
you
to.
have
You
to
have
fight
to
him.
beat
Fist
him to
fight
death.
him.
You have to beat him to death.
Even when he goes down, he gets back up, just bloodier.
Right,
I thought
The second bar of health comes up.
It's your turn to fight him. Just 4 of you punching in on him. That would be fun.
You can have Tegrity Farm,
Integrity Farm.
a weed farm in the game. Brilliant.
That is why they couldn't do that.
But they would.
No, they
South
could-
Park would.
They could call it.
Fortnite wouldn't.
They could call it a farm.
I guarantee you,
You
if
can
you
still
were...
call it Tegrity Farm.
can
You
still
just
call
don't-
it
you just
Tegrity
make
Farm,
It
you
not
just-
look quite like weed.
Yeah.
You change them ever so slightly.
No, you
That's
have to
basil.
change it.
It's a basil farm.
A herb farm.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
For natural remedies.
Yeah. A natural herb farm. There you go. Job done.
You go down
Mr.
the se-
Hankey's in the barn, fucking
I was going to say
done.
you go down the sewers and you can find Mr. Hankey.
Oh, do you know what?
Sorry, Mr. Towel's in the barn, done. Just 3 sheets to the wind.
Just have one section as Canada.
Fluffy.
No, just little Canada cow.
Yeah, little
Just
They've
put
all
it-
got those faces.
Just put it on the board and we've got flappy heads.
Quebec.
Every time you shoot someone, I'm sorry.
No, you can't. There's no shooting in Canada Town. You can't. Your guns don't work in Canada Town. You just loot.
Yes, Luke.
As
Oh,
a,
no.
Can you
Punch.
imagine
No,
just one little
no.
area where your guns don't
What
work?
they would need to do is
You
on
get-
the border between Canada Town and USA,
mounties.
the USO Town, USO show on the thing, just a stage for the USO show from the movie.
I don't think you can say, I'm so sorry, Mr. Cripple, but I can't help myself.
They don't
that you're
need that.
feeling
They
quite
just
bad.
need like the nod to the USO show.
Things
they?
that annoy you.
Just put the backflipping dog on the stage.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it
Every now and then you hear, wham.
Oh, no, yeah. No, when you go in a bush, you can make a noise.
Al Gore's there. He's super ethereal. Man Bear Pig.
Man, bear, pig.
There's one of your bosses. Man Bear Pig.
Bear, pig.
One of your characters going to be Chef. One of your meetable characters,
Oh,
Chef.
100%.
No. He just gives you chocolate salty balls.
So everybody ever
that
seen
give
my
you
balls
health.
are big
Yeah.
and salty and brown?
Chocolate
Every
salty
quick
balls.
pick
Chocolate
me
salty
up,
balls.
just stick my balls in your mouth.
That's your health. Instead of a health pack, it's
I
chocolate
still remember
salty
all of that
balls.
song.
We've got to have an Amazon warehouse as one of the POIs as well. Jeff Bezos is one of the bad guys that you got to fight.
Jeff Bezos.
In an
What,
alternate
the one with the
universe.
giant head?
No, you can't have Jeff Bezos as a fightable.
He'd be down to be a
Cartman's chili is one of the other things you
Yeah,
can find in the
yeah.
Cartman's chili.
Made with 100% organic, real people meat.
No. We've got food stalls called Bums Burgers.
The forest critters.
Yeah,
The aliens.
yeah. The fucking what was the bear called at the camp with a fucking hat on, the
Oh, I can't
Boy
remember.
Scouty hat thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
See,
remember.
there's so many you could do. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I thought of one going a completely opposite way. We could have the Emperor's New Groove.
That's Disney.
It's Disney.
Which
Teaming up
is-
with Disney.
They won't put guns in Disney characters' hands.
Yet they'll have the fucking. I don't know. The Marvels. They've got
Yeah, but
Marvel
they've already got
doing
guns and fucking
I was going to say, yeah, but
swords
Marvel
and
is known
death
for
and everything
shooting
else.
and fighting and
They own the
whatnot.
rights. They're not original properties.
Yeah.
it. Fine.
Yeah, we can't do it as much as we want to
Oh,
team up with
have
Disney.
Elsa with an
'Cause
RPG.
it would just be hilarious.
What does that sound like? The worst Cluedo ever. Was Elsa with the RPG in,
In the
forest?
Ice Kingdom. It was definitely her.
Build us now, bitch.
South Park would.
South
They-
Park's
they
the,
would be
the
down.
king of fucking
Yeah.
crossovers.
Yep.
And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. All you summoners can join us next time when we'll finally, hopefully, be starting to do the campaign.
The Witcher campaign.
I mean, some of it's recorded.
I'm looking around at the table. There was no nods at all.
So we've recorded some of
I
the
am
Witcher season
100% certain, 90% of the time, that we might get this out, like Sex Panther.
2. That's 100% of the time, 70% of the time, and you know it.
Outro ever.
No, it's not. I'm still
Where's
not
all
done.
our socials?
You can find our socials online.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
A Hound of the Summon. See you later.
Bye.